All right, so we're going to get into the fantasy draft before we wrap it up, like we did last week. This one should be a little more interesting considering it's, not a top-heavy division. It's pretty well-rounded, so this week I'll let you start first. And for those of you who didn't watch, we're both going to take a quarterback. We're both going to take a running back, 2 wide receivers, and a tight end.
Yes.
And then that was it, right? It was
just
the 5? Yeah, and then we'll have Garrett.
No, and then a defense.
Defense, yes. So it'll be 6 each. We'll have Garrett cook up a cool graphic, and you guys can vote what NFC South team you'd rather have.
I'm going to start. Bijan Robinson. Very easy for me.
Wow, taking Bijan, man.
Big second-year breakout for Bijan. Very easy for me.
All right, well, I'll double down. I mean, we were asked earlier about the keep trade cut, and I said Mike Evans is the best. So I'll take Mike Evans there for my number 1 wide receiver. And then I think I will probably go with the best fantasy quarterback in the division, and I will take Kirk Cousins, a guy that we've seen play at an elite level. So, and especially for fantasy. I mean, he's been a guy that we've seen put up top 5 numbers for fantasy. And also last year, before he got hurt with the Vikings, he was on a crazy pace. I know it was only 3 games, but holy shit, or 4, whatever it was.
You kind of pissed me off. You just took Kirko. So I'm going to go Chris Olave.
Okay.
And I'm going to go Kyle Pitts.
Wow, so getting the tight end premium and taking his team.
I'm getting the tight end, yes, and I'm going to take Chris Olave. So I like where my ball club's at right now.
All right, so I will get Mike Evans a running mate. I'll take Drake London. Pair him with that. I mean, it's scary.
Yeah, after you just shit on Drake London.
I mean, I was still shitting on him, but he's definitely. I'd say I'd still rather him over Deontay, I believe, and I would love this stack. So I'll take the stack there. Then for running back, it gets interesting because it's for fantasy. I was kind of shitting on.
You shit on Rock White, but like
shitting on Rock White. I was shitting on Kamara. You know what? Give me Jonathan Brooks.
No way! You're going Jonathan Brooks. You don't even know if he's healthy to start the year.
You know what? I'll take the risk. I'll take the risk for the upside because the other 2 guys I'm just not really fully buying into. And Jonathan Brooks, like, they spent the capital on him. If he's healthy, he's going to be getting a full workload this year. Even if he's eased into it, I still think towards the end of the year he could have some monster games.
Okay. So I'm going to go. I'm going to take Deontay Johnson as my second wide receiver.
Okay.
For sure.
And you need your quarterback and your defense.
Quarterback and my defense. Defense, give me the Saints. Top 10 in points allowed the previous 2 seasons under Dennis Allen. Give me the Saints defense.
Okay.
And now it's
you. Get 2?
I just took Deontay Johnson and the Saints defense.
Yeah,
so now you get 2.
Defense and my tight end, and I'm done. So the defense, that's interesting because I don't really love any of them left. You know what? I'll go with the Bucs just because the Falcons, I mean, we highlighted it before. They just lost guys, really didn't add anybody. I think they're going to be in a lot of shootouts. That's why their offense.
I think you have to go Bucs there.
Yeah, I think I'll go with the Bucs just because, out of the 3 left, they're the best defense. I'm not really excited for any of them, but they're definitely the best. And then at the tight end, I could go K-Dot. And, I mean, Juwan Johnson, we didn't even talk about it earlier, but he's on the pup to start the year. I mean, I could go Taysom Hill.
I think you have to go Taysom Hill. You have to go Hill.
I already took my shot on one Panther rookie, really buying into the hype. I don't think I could do 2 by getting his teammate. Give me Taysom Hill, man, and then just hopefully Derek Carr gets benched early on, and then I get 2 quarterbacks in my starting fantasy lineup.
Ooh, so Bryce Young or Baker Mayfield or Derek Carr? Which quarterback do I want?
Are you buying in Reagan stock and trusting Bryce Young to be a top 12 quarterback?
That's the thing. I think Derek Carr and Baker both have worse seasons. I think they're in worse situations than they were last year.
Okay, so stack Young with Deontay.
Yeah, but Bryce Young, oh, man. You know what? I'm going to go with my boy Baker. I just got to rock with him. That's my dude. I got to rock with Baker Mayfield. I'm going Baker. Even though I think he regresses from last year, I'm still going Baker.
All right, fair enough. All right, guys, well, that wraps it up. I mean, you'll see this graphic on social media. Garrett will cook something up cool. But like we said earlier, we're going to have those golf polos. So if you want to buy one, it's either 1 for $40 or 2 for $70. Great pod this week. Next week.
It was great to be back in the studio with you, brother.
Yeah, but
great to be back in the studio.
We'll be virtual next week because Colin and Dave live in Hoboken, so unless I move out there and they move back here, we're going to stay in that virtual world. And also, we will be doing the AFC South next week.
AFC South. Yep.
Let's go. Bye.